My name is Sean. I'm from EasyTechSite.com, and normally we capture Guild Wars, but one of my favorite games of all time is Everquest, and I just wanted to show you an interesting box, which would be a Mage and an Enchanter, and it happens to be one of my favorite boxes, so I'm just going to kill a few mobs and kind of show you how I do this. First of all, I have a Cleric Merc and a Tank Merc. Obviously I can't tank with a Mage very well, or an Enchanter. And I pull the mobs with the Enchanter, but before I do that, I like to click a little rune here. What this does is it absorbs some damage if I actually end up getting hit. And I've got some Fabled J-Boots here, make sure that run speed is good. And then you got to get some KEI going too here. So we get some Mind Buff blowing up here. I've got the AAs where the spells land on the pets, so that's really, really cool. Oh, close this. Everquest is free to play right now. There is some restrictions when you're free to play, but nothing that's going to keep you from really having a good time here. Alright, so let's see. We've got mind buffs, we've got HP buffs. Need to buff my pet with haste here. Get a little haste. And of course, we're going to definitely need damage shield, so let me get on my spells real quick here and get my best damage shield. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look at that, make sure it's level 65, 63, okay. Now these characters here are level 65, and I'm playing in Plane of Valor, which is kind of an older zone. I personally like level 65 the best because I just like the content the best and I have the most fun. So these particular characters I have just kind of kept at 65. I might level them up past that someday, but right now I'm just cranking out the AAs. I'm also going to do an Enchanter haste buff, and then we'll start doing some kills here. If you're wondering how I'm changing between screens, I'm just using Alt-Tab. So you put your Everquest game in Windows mode, and then you can just Alt-Tab back and forth. Now some people are anti-boxing. I say, find something better to complain about. You're welcome to join my group anytime, so it's not preventing anyone from being able to get a group. Alright, before you pull, make sure you've got one person set to assist, and you can just do that by changing roles. So I've got my mage set to assist, and then I'm set to be the puller. That way the mercs don't follow you and cause chaos. So I'm going to pull with Tash here, which is kind of like a debuff. It really angers them, which is the only unfortunate thing. Now let's go ahead and do that. No, I don't usually have a Enchanter pet up. That's just kind of a pain in the butt when you're pulling. So, alright, so we're going to target this guy. And we're going to pull. Alright, here he comes. So then I'm going to run it back. And ideally, the tank mob will take aggro there. And he's got the aggro. Then I'm going to Alt-Tab. Close this stupid thing here. And we're going to target this mob with the... and then we're going to send in the pet. On the mage, unfortunately I don't have all my hotkeys set up on this particular computer, so if I'm a little slow getting to what I'm trying to get to, I apologize. So then I just proceed to nuke this guy down. And throw a nuke from the Enchanter too, so basically I'm just going back and forth. Back and forth. Just got to make sure you keep the aggro off. One of the main reasons I use that Earth Pet is because the Earth Pet will root the mob, which kind of helps prevent it from getting on me here. Alright. Oh yeah. Lighten him up with ease. Easy peasy. Normally I kill a little faster than this, I just don't have all my keys set up, but this is all there is to it. Technically you could pull 3 or 4 mobs and still do fine. I'm going to do another pull here. Maybe get a little more action. Let's see. Oh, I got aggro from someone. Let's go ahead and just... oh, I'm getting hit. I'm just going to go ahead and grab another one just for fun. I don't know. Oh, I've got 3. Now, with the Enchanter, this is not what you want. You don't want to be getting hit. I'm going to bring that over here. And, alright, let's hope that... okay, Tank Merc is on it. And now we're going to switch back to the Mage. I'm going to pick the one that's got the HP the lowest. I'm going to send in my pet. I'll move this to the other side. It's easier just to send in the pet that way. And start lighting them up. Now I'm going to assist here with the Enchanter. So we got 3 of them here. Taking a few hits, but it doesn't really matter because the tank merc is doing most of it. The mage pet is keeping it rooted, and no big deal. As long as we don't aggro an additional mob. Or no, I'm sorry, not an additional mob, but as long as we're all targeting the same mob, we'll be fine. When you start hitting it, you know, maybe you hit the wrong mob or use an area effect spell, that's when you really get in trouble, because then you're no longer... It's a pet attack. There we go. And then, you know, then you've got multiple fights going because you got aggro, and you know, one mob's hitting you, another mob's hitting your other character. Now, Everquest is free to play, so technically you could roll up, you know, a whole group if you can manage it on your machine. I find it's best just to run 2, 3 at the most. I really like the Alt tab. I don't use, like, I mean, I've got several monitors, but I don't use multiple monitors. It's just easier to be looking at one screen and just switching back and forth, switching back and forth. I don't believe in using bots. First of all, it's against the EULA, and second of all, what's the fun in using a bot? That requires 0 skill, and any reward you get is, you know, kind of lame. Alright. Again, Plane of Valor, one of my favorite places. It just brings back memories. I mean, I remember playing here years and years and years ago. And I can kill quickly here, and I'm not having any competition for mobs because it's just me. And it's really kind of fun. Again, these are level 65 characters. So this is the Enchanter and Mage combination. Now, on the next Everquest video I do, I'm going to show you my Druid and Bard combination. And those are level 80 characters, and it'll be different content. And they're a lot of fun too. I've always loved the Enchanter, and the Mage really complements the Enchanter pretty well. And it's kind of funny to pull with the Enchanter because the Enchanter is such a easy class to die, but if you know what you're doing. And I just gained an AA. I've got 5 AAs to spend. You'll notice I just did a critical blast there too. AAs are where it's at. They really, really are. Let's see. So far I've got 104 A's on this character. Switch back to this guy. And then 145 with 8 still to spend. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what you're going to spend. Not much to loot on this kind of stuff. I mean, maybe occasionally you might get some Defiant armor that you can maybe sell for a few coin, but nothing major. No good loot here. EverQuest getting loot's a little more challenging. I mean, you've got to kill a boss. A lot of times those bosses require help. So it's not a walk in the park, but this game is a lot of fun. It's been around since 1999. My favorite game of all time. I still play this game and love and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back again soon, and we'll demo the Druid and Bard combo. So hope you enjoyed the video.